Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, and local law enforcement agencies are teaming up to help the Eastern Illinois Food Bank. Here now in the studio are Sophie Becker with Eastern Illinois Food Bank and Joe Lamberson with Champaign Police Department. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us what's going on with both of your agencies and other law enforcement agencies gathering together to help feed the hungry people.
Yeah.
Well, local law enforcement is always looking for ways to look out for the security of our community. And as we were all talking about ways that we could help during this giving season, one of the things that we don't usually address, but that's prevalent out there, is food insecurity. So we reached out to the Eastern Illinois Food Bank, and they have been a really great partner, helping us to plan a Stuff the Squad food drive. So local agencies, Champaign Police, Urbana Police, the University of Illinois Police Department, and Champaign County Sheriff's Office are all doing food drives from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday the 28th. And we hope that folks will be able to come out, bring their non-perishable food items. Of course, they can stop by Champaign Police Department at our building, 82 East University in Champaign. The others will be out there, and I'm sure you'll have that on a Chiron or something, but feel free to come to Champaign. It's a friendly competition.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a bit of a competition going on right now.
At the end, they're going to weigh out what we put into our squad so that we know which agency reigns supreme. We at Champaign have been, actually, we've had a donation box in our lobby for a few weeks now. We're already well ahead, or at least we like to think so.
Now, you know, the holidays, it's a really interesting time, right? Because this is a season full of celebration, full of tradition. A lot of that is surrounded by food and food traditions. For folks that have food insecurity or maybe don't have any hope of food at all, it can be a very difficult time. Tell us a little bit about, you know, things that you guys have seen and how you've been able to help over the years with just bringing food into the Eastern Illinois Food Bank and then out into the community.
We're very excited about the timing of this with local law enforcement because, as you said, a big part of celebrating the holiday season is knowing where your next meal will come from. In the last year, we've actually seen about a 40% increase in need, and a recent USDA report showed that this is the biggest hunger crisis we've seen since the Great Depression, and they do estimate that grocery prices will continue rising in coming months. So, unfortunately, those families who have strained budgets right now are not going to get relief anytime soon. So it's very important to us to have community support like this, to have a big inventory to pull from, to be able to be nimble and meet those needs, because as we've seen, the need is not only increased but consistent, and we really need support like this to be able to feed our neighbors.
Well, and I think that's interesting too, because it is a new need that some people are experiencing, which can be very scary. Yeah. It's one thing if you've learned how to, you know, work through difficult situations that you faced in the past, but if it's brand new, sometimes you don't even know where to go for help.
We've seen a lot of people facing this need for the first time. A couple of big factors in that are, of course, the rising costs of food, but also in the spring, emergency SNAP benefits expired. And a lot of the neighbors we spoke to saw even a 90% decrease in the benefits they were receiving.
Now tell me a little bit about, like, what kinds of items should our viewers plan on bringing to the police stations? I'm sure some things are better than others. You probably don't want a lot of things that might spoil.
Of course. Even though we think it will be cold outside, we do not want refrigerated items, of course. So yeah, as Joe said, non-perishable items, a lot of canned goods, box goods, pantry. Of course, just double checking that everything is still safe to consume for our neighbors.
And Joe, can we just take the stuff over to the police stations? And
so each of us has a location set up. We will actually, I know that at Champaign Police it will be at our station. Urbana Police, I believe, will be nearby. But the University of Illinois Police Department, they're actually going to set up at State Farm Center. So there are great opportunities there. And then, of course, the Champaign County Sheriff's Office will be near their building as well. So 4 great drop-off locations throughout Champaign and Urbana. Opportunities to come, bring those non-perishable items, and ensure that our community is safe and taken care of.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today. To learn more about Giving Tuesday and how you can help support the Eastern Illinois Food Bank, we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.